Andrew Anderson knows how to strike. Last summer, he dominated an all-star field to win the PBA Strike Derby. Tonight, the former Player of the Year rolls in the World Series of Bowling, searching for a title in what could be the highest scoring event of the season. The PBA Cheetah Championship, next. The 13th edition of the World Series of Bowling rolls on from another packed house here in Milwaukee. Yesterday, Chris Prather claimed the World Championship. Tonight, it's the Cheetah Championship on the line. Jacob Butcher, by far the most experienced of our 5 finalists. He opens up with Andrew Anderson. Full-time bowling mechanic / part-time pro Chris Kelso is back. Kyle Sherman is our 2-seed. Christian Azcona sits on the 1 line as we welcome you to night 2 of 4 straight evenings of live PBA action here on Fox Sports. So happy you're back here with us. Rob Stone, the Hall of Famer, Randy Pedersen, back here with you. All right, so a couple weeks ago, Jacob Butcher, 3rd in the double show. Yesterday, 5th at the World Championship. His experience on those 2 lanes right behind us has to make him one of the favorites to win it all.
Absolutely. That plus the fact he's the only southpaw on tonight's telecast is all going to bode well for Jacob Butcher. You know, yesterday we talked about how he could possibly make every show at this year's World Series. Well, here he is 3 in a row now, but he got here in a very unique way. He lost in the round of 8, but because he was the highest seed left, he gets the number 5 seed.
You know who doesn't care? Jacob.
Right.
And this crowd that is still barking throughout our lead-in right here. All right, let's transition to kind of big picture World Series of Bowling, if you can still hear me. For years, it has been a platform for international stars and emerging American talent. Kyle Sherman appears to be that American guy who is just on the cusp of some real big things here.
I mean, he's really coming of age, and it's very noticeable, especially in today's action during the matches where he killed it. He averaged 255. His strike percentage, 78%.
Did you say 78%?
78%
wow.
In 6 games. He never lost a game, and he's your number 2 seed. If he does the same thing tonight, he's going to win his first singles title.
Think they're ready in Milwaukee here? Yeah. They're ready for PBA, and they're ready for Kyle Sherman, who's standing by with Kimberly Pressler.
Thanks, guys. This crowd is absolutely amazing. Kyle, they're right now cheering for you here. So Rob and Randy just went down a long list of reasons why you dominated to come into today, but this is the 2nd time that you've made the Cheetah Championship TV Finals. Why so good on this pattern?
Yeah, you know, Kimberly, I don't necessarily love the short patterns, but every now and then I can hit the urethane as hard as I can and be aggressive with it, and that's what I was able to do earlier today, and now we're on the show.
Well, you actually qualified on a different side of the house, and I saw you taking some practice shots. How's your look tonight?
Yeah, you know, for me, they're playing pretty similar. The only thing that's different is the lights. It's crazy under these lights. It's so much brighter, but we have a good look, and we just got to bowl good.
All right, we'll see you later in the show.
All right, Kimberly, thank you. Take a look at our Cheetah Championship step-ladder bracket. Andrew Anderson, Jacob Butcher, bat leadoff, Chris Kelso. Bam Bam is back in match number 2. Kyle Sherman in match number 3. Christian Azcona, your 1 seed. Plenty more on Christian coming up. He has 1 tour title. He's looking for number 2, and we begin with the introductions. Here's Andrew Anderson.
He rolls out of Holly Lanes in Holly, Michigan. The 2018 Chris Schenkel PBA Player of the Year, Andrew Anderson.
Andrew Anderson with 3 titles to his credit, including 1 major, the 2018 USBC Masters. Same year that he won Player of the Year honors.
That's pretty good.
Won the doubles title last year with partner Chris Prather, which is very interesting because he beat Chris Prather to make tonight's telecast.
Looking for his 4th tour title. Hasn't won on the tour since, well, 2021 when he won the doubles, but as far as a single competitor, no title since 2018. A little wide of target, but gets all 10 to go. We talk about those 2 single titles in 2018. That was also the year he was PBA Player of the Year.
rolling out of Bolero Mesa, Arizona, the 2019 Masters champion, Jacob Buttroff.
7 titles for the Southpaw, 1 major, another Masters victory the year after Andrews did it. Jacob Buttroff, though, 0 for at the World Series of Bowling. He's looking to change that. Tonight, he has the entire left side of the lane to himself.
Jacob still in contention to make the Scorpion and the Shark shows. Again, we're live with you tonight, tomorrow night, and Wednesday here on FS1. We talked about it in the tease. This could be the highest scoring event of the season because this Cheetah oil pattern serves things up on a platter for these pros.
Yeah, it's the highest scoring pattern of all 4 patterns that are used here at World Series of Bowling XIII. Jacob going with the purple hammer, his go-to.
What were we saying about high scores tonight?
Well, so far so good. Unique style Jacob Buttroff as he continues to slide while he's releasing the bowling ball. But he's got great ball roll and a lot of power.
Double A, Andrew Anderson up. Come on down! Enjoying the strike is right.
That was brilliant. The strike is right. How about the last 2 strikes he's thrown? He tripped the 2-8-10 out, and then that late 7. And guess what? We're all tied up.
4 shots, 4 strikes.
Step on down, the strike is right. Maybe his best shot so far, and he leaves your friend the 10-pin.
Yeah, did you? I haven't exhaled yet from that shot because we're sitting here talking about what a high rate of high scoring we're going to see, but also an incredible risk reward tonight. You saw how far right that shot was from Andrew Anderson. 71 gutter balls took place during qualifying for the Cheetah Championship. So we talk about the 58% strike rate through qualifying, but also 71 gutter balls. They are playing on the twig tonight for sure. Messenger! Come on!
Well, and to just use a reference, 71 gutter balls a lot. Well, the Scorpion Championship only had 23, and Shark only had 1.
I tell you, I didn't even need the reference. 71 gutter balls from professionals sounds incredibly high to me. And they're going to be dancing. They're going to be dancing with that devil all night long.
Well, that's what this oil pattern calls for. You have to play the extreme outside part of the lane.
So after both struck in their opening 2 frames, they both went 9 spare. We start the 4th with the strike.
I think this lane is just a little bit tighter down lane.
Left the 410. We saw some amazing spare conversions yesterday at the World Championship. This is a huge test for Anderson.
Yeah, just a little bit high. Normally just leaving the 4-pin on that hit, but he leaves the 10 with it.
I might.
That was close.
He went for it. Open frame in the 4th.
Okay, come on.
Get there. Nice shot. Way to bounce back.
Well, the players are going to get their bowling balls to the extreme outside part of the lane, and you see what Andrew's doing. He's actually kind of looping it to that spot. You can also go pretty straight up the edge, especially with urethane. Jacob Buttriff, well, you can see what he's doing as well. He's throwing it to that spot, having it come off and hook back to the pocket.
He had the little walk away after that release as well. Felt pretty good there. Another strike in the 5th. So it leads at 24 for Buttriff. Talked about him yesterday. He said, man, I bowled one of the best games I could have on TV. Outside of one shot, came into today feeling really confident about his opportunity to get that 8th tour title.
Have you recovered from yesterday's show?
I watched the replay last night here on FS1, and it was just as awesome then as it was live. Another strike for Buttriff. I mean, those spare conversions we had were insane last night.
And then the way it finished, unbelievable.
Oh, on a roll-off. Wonderful stuff, and it's carrying over tonight here at the Cheetah Championship. Match number 1 concludes when we return to our live PBA action here on FS1. All right, this is the kind of education I like to see. Skipping school to see the pros. Well done, Rob Stone, Randy Pedersen, Kimberly Pressler back here with you. What have we said, Randy, for weeks now?
Yeah, show it. Bring your sign, we'll make you shine.
Oh, there's a. Did I just see a Bam Bam sign?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Bam Bam's coming up.
Hey, Rob, check out this 3D action. Anderson, Buttriff. Anderson's the red ball, Buttriff the blue ball, and this is how they're playing them. So fairly similar, just a couple boards different at the launch or the laydown area, but you can see the break point down lane. You got to get it to the outside part of the lane. That's where the friction is. This number right here is the one we're going to be watching for.
Back to live action. Former Player of the Year, Andrew Anderson, hasn't won a single title since 2018. He's down 34. He's set to close out the 6th. There's his 4th strike.
Well, he's got a beautiful release, and I want to show the folks at home what he does at the bottom of the swing. So take a look here. Look at that hand. Just a tiny bit of turn at the bottom. That low right shoulder that helps him project it right. Nice open body. He's got a beautiful swing.
Perry. Yeah! 3 in a row. We're not done yet. Ooh, that was close. So Buttriff steps up here in the 7th, and Kimberly, during our interviews with him today, we took a good look at that left hand that looks like it's been through a sausage grinder.
Yeah, it sure does. And I looked into that, and he says before the cashier's round for the World Championship, his middle finger on his left hand split open from the continuous games of bowling here at the World Series. He told me that it feels like a knife keeps cutting open his skin, and since then his ring finger is split as well. So to be able to continue bowling tonight, he put what they call a cut patch on both of his fingers and applied new skin on top of it to kind of glue it down in hopes that it gives his fingers some relief.
That's nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, we would put that stuff on. I mean, we used it every week. We'd put that stuff on in between games, sometimes in the middle of a game. Uh-oh. And if you did it in the middle of a game, you had to find somebody who was a smoker so you can borrow their lighter so that you can set it on fire and make it dry faster.
It's like a poo-poo platter on your hand. Look at the reactions from Jacob. You're setting things on fire, within the millimeter of your skin.
The liquid, it's got ether in it. It's highly flammable.
Nice pickup from Buttriff to remain clean.
Highly flammable. So you put the patch on. What I would do is I'd put a little liquid on first, then I'd put the patch on top of that. Then I'd cover the rest of the patch, making sure that I tried not to get any liquid outside the patch because I didn't want it to peel up. And then I'd set it on fire. And so as soon as it lit, you blow it out. You light it again, you blow it out. And it made it dry faster.
This is why you like going to those Benihana type places so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. The Volcano's my favorite.
Come on, ball.
Got there. 4 in a row for Anderson. The kids like to call it a 4-bagger. I like to call it a ham bone.
He's right back in this with another strike. He can cut the deficit to 1.
Big shot here, down 11 as we start the foundation frame 9th.
Oh, no.
Get down.
Worst possible time for that to happen.
Oh, man. Bad shot. Make it, make it, make it.
Ooh. Another open frame for Anderson. Not the time for that. And Buttriff has a massive opportunity to close this one out.
Yeah, and instead of cutting the deficit to 1, it's 25 now.
That's the look of a guy who knows what a strike would do in this spot. Again, 3rd straight show that Buttriff has been under the lights here on Fox Sports.
Yeah, this was a beauty. I think he only needs 8 now. Winner.
9 will do. Clean and safe, and Buttriff moves on. It's your 5 seed Jacob Buttriff will advance to take on Chris Kelso in match number 2. Cleans that one up.
Yeah, it's too bad because if Anderson strikes in that 9th frame, we've got a real ball game heading into the 9th and 10th for Buttriff. Instead,
Do you want to see
he gift wraps match number 1 to Jacob.
Andrew will roll out here.
There's a lot of friction on the outside part of the lane.
Speed bowling in play here as this one is already in the books.
And let me give the folks at home Anderson's just due with the bowling ball he used that game. It was a blue tank. But it's Jacob Buttriff moving on. You got like a real favorite guy coming up next.
Oh man. Our graphics department spent time today to highlight our next competitor, Chris Kelso. I'm not going to give it away yet. This is what we call a tease, Randy, in the business. All right? But you are going to see a look at that man. Bam, bam, Kelso. That maybe you've never seen before. That one is coming up in moments here on FS1. The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Get cash out of your home's equity with a cash out refi from Guaranteed Rate. Learn more at rate.com. And by Kia and the new Forte GT. It's one fantastic ride. So our 5 seed Jacob Buttriff has moved on to match number 2 as you take a look at the match play bracket, which helped us assemble our 5-player field tonight. Some interesting results. Other finishers, Chris Prather, who won the World Championship just yesterday on Fox, finishing in 6th place. A.J. Johnson, 11th. There's Tommy Jones. We saw him yesterday as well. Came in 10th today. E.J. Tackett, 12th place finish. Sean Rash sitting there in 15th, and our good friend Ronnie Russell in 16th. Rob Stone, Randy Pedersen back here with it. We talked about the high scores that were expected here today. The Cheetah Championship didn't exactly play out in game number one. What did you see in Buttriff and company through the course of that one?
I thought Buttriff managed his game nicely. He made the one bad shot. He hit the pocket every ball after that, or before and after that, so he only missed once. I think he's going to be just fine.
7 strikes for Buttriff in the win, including 4 in a row. This is the 13th edition of the World Series of Bowling, the brainchild of the commissioner, Tom Clark.
Yeah, it was a brilliant move. Tom Clark, I mean, just an incredible vision and idea that he had to bring the world to professional bowling. We had 27 international players throughout the World Series. 14 nations represented, and it's all because of Tom Clark.
I love it when we get to do this event, and we've been all over doing it, right, from Florida to Detroit to here in Milwaukee, and there's a lot of faces and names that we don't get to see every day out here on the PBA Tour, but they show up and they show out big time, and it shows you it really is the world's game, and there is so much more talent beyond just these borders right here.
I agree, but doesn't it kind of just feel right to have it here in Milwaukee?
I'm looking at real estate in Milwaukee right now. That's how much I'm enjoying my time here. I'm looking forward to enjoying tonight afterwards. Perhaps maybe some beverages from our sponsor, the PBR, huh? Because we're still here, brother, right? Tomorrow night we got the Scorpion Championship, 8 Eastern on FS1, the Shark Championship Wednesday, and then on Sunday it's the PBA Collegiate Invitational presented by Storm. You know who your number 1 seed is for that one?
Tell me.
Wichita State.
I figured.
The Shockers. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
There he is. Chris, bam, Kelso, your 3 seed, set to take on Jacob Buttriff. More on Bam Bam when our live coverage of the World Series rolls on here on FS1. Yesterday on Fox, Chris Prather at the World Championship. That one pushed to a roll-off. He dropped 10. Jason couldn't match it. Prather gets himself a nice little trophy there as we take a look at our current Kia playoff standings entering tonight's final round for the Cheetah Championship. Jason Belmonte on top. Kyle Sherman, our 2 seed, sitting there in 9th. Jason Sterner, who fell last night in the final, sitting in 10th. Players earned points throughout the season. The top 16 will advance to compete in the Kia PBA playoffs starting in April. Jake Peters just below the line right now. The Big Nasty, the Hall of Famer, Wes Malott in 24th. Christian Azcona. These are your 1 seed tonight as we take an updated look at the Stepladder. 35-pin win for Jacob Buttriff. Up next, he's got Chris Kelso, Kyle Sherman, your 2 seed, Christian Azcona, your top seed. Jacob Buttriff will start us off. We appreciate you watching wherever you are. Jason and Cole Kiefer in Greater Annapolis, good to have you along with us tonight here on FS1.
Bowling out of Holiday Lanes in Lakewood, Colorado, the 18-19 Greater Denver Male Bowler of the Year, Chris Kelso.
Randy.
Yeah.
He's back.
What's his name?
Chris. Bam Kelso.
And what a run he made last year. Remember the Players' Championship for the West Region Finals, where he finished 2nd? Nearly ran the ladder to win it. And lost to Anthony Simonson. He does have 2 regional titles, but the part-timer's looking for his first national title here tonight.
He is a full-time mechanic at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood, Colorado, a suburb of Denver. Bowling basically half of this season. Really started stepping up his practice the last month or so and unable to get all 10 to drop. Could have been a lot worse.
See the style there of big Chris Kelso. He too using a purple hammer. coming in just a little bit high, but no worries on the 6-pin.
So Kelso gets the spare. Now, remember, when we met him last year? Yeah, last year in Florida, Jupiter, Florida, we nicknamed him Bam Bam.
No, we didn't. You did.
All right, I nicknamed him Bam Bam. Do you know why? Because he looks like Bam Bam Bigelow. Look at that shot.
My goodness.
How awesome is that?
My goodness.
Oh, Kelso, what a good sport to put up with us today. And he said, hey, the Bam Bam name?
Stuck?
Yeah, it's stuck,
Yep.
man. Bam Bam drops all 10. I like this kid a lot.
You know, that stepladder in the West region at Jupiter, he beat Darren Tang 269 to 245. He beat Buttrick 268 to 213, and Wesley Lowe 254 to 226. He was on fire.
Trying to take care of Buttriff again. Under the lights. Jacob, as we mentioned in the outset, by far the most experienced of the 5 finalists today here at the Cheetah.
Yeah, without question.
7 tour titles, 1 major. And he's definitely flirted with Player of the Year honors as well in the past.
Well, he looks like he gets to the spot he wants, but it just overhooks.
Slams those 2 into the pit, remains clean. Remember, with this oil pattern, it is risk versus reward. And we pretty much go through our daily lives evaluating risk versus reward as it is. But remember, 71 gutter balls here in Cheetah qualifying, but the highest strike percentage of all the oil patterns at 58. Buttrick left the 7-pin. Randy, I always like it when our graphics department backs up what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Usually they're scrambling, like, all right, we got to try to make Stone sound smart.
Yeah, it lets people know at home that you're just not making this stuff up.
For a change. Jacob cleans that one up. Match number 2. Earlier, Jacob Buttriff eliminated Andrew Anderson, 235-200. Kelso's here, and Kimberly, he's got some fans with him.
But today he is sitting lane side in a moment Mike describes as blessed, and adding, I didn't even know if I was going to open up my eyes. I asked Mike what it means to be here, watching his son chase his dream, as he responded, honestly, he's making both of our dreams come true, then laughed and said, but he didn't learn to bowl like that from me. He is so much better than I am.
Kimberly, your mic, I think it might have been cut off in the beginning of that. I just want to make sure your story is completely sounded out. Mike, the dad that you just saw there, flew in Thursday. Last time we met Chris Kelso, his dad was in a medically induced coma due to COVID. I mean, can you imagine trying to bowl through that?
No.
You know, I mean, you're already a part-timer, and your dad is back home in a medically induced coma, and he's out of it. And with us today, it is just awesome to have him here. And Bam Bam went right down the middle. He knew it. He knew it.
There's the big miss given to us by Strike Track, powered by Kia. He knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Yep.
There it is.
So his dad Mike is here. His uncle Tim from Peoria is here as well. Let me tell you, those 2 pins will not feel the same in the morning.
You're going to need some Aleve.
3 doses. Yeah.
You know that the 7-10 split's been made more times on our shows than the Big Four. So the 7-10 split's been made 4 times, right?
Yeah.
Last by the Ginger Assassin.
See the smile on my face right now when he said those 2 words?
Yeah. Buttriff giving it right back to Chris.
Yeah.
The Big Four made only 1 time.
By who?
Walter Ray Williams Jr.
WRWJ, who else?
Yeah. strike track telling me that Jacob moved 3 boards right from the last game.
How about this? Back-to-back open frames here in the 4th. Kelso was worried and he might have just handed things away. Now Buttriff evens things up essentially with the matching open frame. Sunday on Fox, the NASCAR Cup Series heads to Atlanta for a battle on a new track, Randy. See what driver will rise up and take home the checkered flag. The engines fire for the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500 Sunday, 2:30 Eastern on Fox. Yeah, I think Jacob's expression right there matches what we're doing here in the booth.
Well, you know, those urethane balls beat up the ball pattern faster than anything else you can throw down the lane, and he's getting some friction up front. He's moving in off of it. Then he goes light. Then he tries to get it to the spot down lane. It goes high.
Jacob just 1 strike this game, and it came in the opening frame. Kelso, 9 spare in the 1st, then a pair of strikes, and then that open frame in the 4th. 2 career regional tour titles. Looking for his first PBA tour title.
Look at this ball speed here.
Throw it better than that.
Remember last night we saw 19s, and then once the lane started to transition and the players moved way in, then they started to get softer with their speed because they had to get it to come around the corner. But nobody threw it 20 miles an hour.
Kelso brings the heat, man. He's got his eye on that 2-pin. Taking care of 97% of the time on the tour. And of course, those spare stats calculated by our great partners at Lane Talk. So a spare after that open frame for Kelso. 7-pin game as we enter the 6th.
Come on.
Another big miss left.
Trying to guide it.
See the blue line and the red line? Blue line's the good shot. Red line's this last shot. And that was well inside of the shot he threw on the right lane. And we're seeing some bad bowling right now on a real gettable oil pattern.
And then you get 0.
And airballs it.
Come on now.
Stay cool, man. Stay cool, Chris. Chris needs a commercial break, right? He needs a timeout right now.
And a Snickers.
Yeah, and he's getting it right now. All right, so this one, bit of a rock fight early on, but we still got plenty of frames to go. Buttriff, Kelso, who will move on at the Cheetah? We welcome you back to Milwaukee. What a great, passionate crowd here we've had the last couple days. Looking forward to spending the next 2 nights with them as well as our coverage of the World Series of Bowling rolls on. Jacob Buttriff finished 5th yesterday at the World Championship, trying to continue his rise up the ladder here at the Cheetah, and we may be seeing more from Mr. Buttriff the coming evenings as well. He's in contention to make tomorrow night's Scorpion Show as well as Wednesday's Shark Championship.
Well, game 1 on the right lane, Jacob Buttriff was 4 out of 5 striking. He hasn't struck once on that right lane this game.
1 strike total here in match number 2 for Buttriff. Make it 2 strikes.
Moved another board right on that right lane, and good adjustment and obviously good execution.
3 spares, 2 strikes, 1 open frame here for Buttriff in match number 2.
Bad shot.
Yeah, and you can see right here, folks, look at that number. If I can get my monitor to work here, there you go. Red line is the last shot. You can see the break point in position at arrows, a good 4-board difference. He shot at the 2-4 a few times now.
That was a bad shot. That was just a bad shot.
More times than he'd ever want to. All right, so Buttriff, after that commercial break, a strike and a spare. Bam Bam really needed the break, all right? 9 spare, then a pair of strikes. After that, open frame, 9 spare, open frame. There you go. There you go, Bam Bam. He's back.
Yep, that pretty much says it all. Location's perfect and the release, money. But he's got to put some shots together and put some pressure on Buttriff. With a strike here, he can regain the lead.
Looking for his first ever PBA Tour title. Back-to-back jacks for Bam Bam.
Number for Kelso, that's a lead change. Chris now leads by 3 bigs. 8 frame.
So a lead change. Business is picking up on the back end here of match number 2. There you go. Late kick of the 7. Winner of this one gets Kyle Sherman, your 2 seed. Christian Azcona is your 1 seed.
4-pin, second on the left, just saws the 7 out of there.
Buttriff yet to string a pair of strikes together. We have not had a lot of opportunities to crack open a PBR 6-pack here today, have we?
No, I'm pretty disappointed in that.
You're not alone.
Be good.
Oh my. Oh yes! Oh, what a late slide to take out the 7. Huge break for Buttriff.
Yeah, but he needed a strike to regain the lead. He's in trouble. This is a good shot. Another adjustment made on that left lane, and he pretty much aces this one. And not very lucky there with the carry.
Curls that one in. Took a while to get there, didn't it?
Yeah, that could have been a shot clock violation based on just how long the ball took to get down there.
So still no pairs of strikes for Buttriff. He has 3 total. On the flip side, Kelso stepping up here in the 9th, working on a double.
Can't believe how low these scores are.
Go.
Can't let a guy like Jacob Buttriff hang around.
No way.
You got to take him out.
Bam Bam's been given opportunities. He's got to clean this one up. 2-7.
Oh,
Missed it. Open frame. Horrible timing.
come on. What are you doing?
The big man is better than that. We all know it.
Just give yourself a small chance, please.
11-pin match, Randy, as we enter the 10th.
Well, this frame here,
Come on.
that frame there,
Good one here.
He lost count and then missed the 2-7. Well, if he strikes out, Jacob Buttriff will need to go strike spare to win by 1.
Back-to-back jacks. Give yourself a chance.
Channeling his inner Bam Bam Bigelow right now, looking for 3 in a row to close things out. It's his dad on the left, uncle in attendance as well.
It's a big shot here, even though it's the Phil shot.
Remember, we went to a roll-off last night.
Yeah. Just poorly executed. Look at this number right here.
Very good.
Kelso sits down with a 183 as we take a look at that last shot. We've all been there, right, Randy? We've all had days like that where you're just kind of waving at whatever it is.
Grandma used to say, Randy, there's always work at the post office.
I'm sorry, I'm at reset.
Buttriff.
9 spare strike to win.
Asked for a re-rack.
What's interesting about our finalists tonight is, besides Jacob Buttriff, who was the 6th seed after qualifying, your other 4 players, 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. And we only took the top 16. So
Buttriff wanted that left lane cleared out. It's a big shot. Don't need any other distractions out there. Left the 7.
Not over yet. Got to cover it.
Remember, we saw 71 gutter balls here through the course of Cheetah qualifying. Thank you for avoiding the announcer jinx there, Jacob. Strike for the win. 9 for the tie. For the win! We're tied! We're tied! We're tied at 183s! Bam Bam lives! Step up, big man, let's roll! Second day in a row we go to a roll-off.
Man, he almost left the bedpost. Gets the 10 to kick late. Otherwise, he's done.
Wow.
By PBA rule, this tie must be broken by a sudden death roll-off. Play will begin on the left lane with Chris Kelso and will be repeated, alternating lanes until we have a winner. Good luck.
Bam Bam! Hammers all 10! Oh my. He thought he was done and dusted.
think everybody in Milwaukee thought that.
Jacob Buttriff, nobody has more experience on tonight's show than this young man. Must match it with a strike, or he's done. Let's keep rolling.
All right, so maybe we didn't have the big scores that we were looking for in that match, but we sure have some excitement now, don't we?
Oh, man.
Can Chris put together some quality shots? Because I don't think he's going to get another chance.
Tied at 183s through regulation. This is our second roll-off ball.
Ah, yeah! That was good.
Another look at that strike. Again, Buttriff must match it.
Last time up on this right lane, he almost left the pocket 7-10. Not this time.
Let's make it 3. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome.
Well, Jacob's got all the experience. Chris has never been in a situation like this.
Would you rather go first or last?
I think I'd rather go first and put the pressure on my opponent.
Kelso's dad watching from just feet away. Dialed in, late kick of the 7.
Check out this pin action. Wow. The pin that was supposed to hit it didn't come near. Pin going off the back of the deck caught that 7.
Don't try to make sense of things tonight, Randy.
I know, man. It's crazy.
Buttriff! It's over! Bam Bam moves on! Wow! What a match! An epic showdown! Chris Kelso a couple wins away from that PBA belt for Bam Bam Kelso. I'm going to need a tonic and tab after that one. That was immense. Kelso, your 3 seed moves on, but he's far from done. Kyle Sherman, your 2 seed, waiting in our semifinal. How about what we just witnessed here, huh, Randy? Chris Kelso, Jacob Buttriff in a roll-off. This is the second ball, now the third one. Kelso, 3 for 3 with strikes. Buttriff had to match it. And he left double wood. And Kelso, who's never won on the tour, moves on. Take a look at the updated step ladder, and we are set for our 3 versus 2 showdown right now. Buttriff won opening match, won over Andrew Anderson by 35. Rock fight in match number 2 that went to a 3-ball roll-off. Match number 3, Kyle Sherman and Chris Kelso. Kyle Sherman just wrapping up his practice shots. Rob Stone, Randy the Buffet Pedersen with you. Kimberly,
really?
Kimberly the Queen Pressler.
Okay.
Lane side as well. And there is Bam Bam. Can I get another look at Bam Bam? Our graphics department worked hard, so I need more of this Bam Bam. Give it to me. Yeah, Bam Bam Bigelow and Chris Kelso. Full-time mechanic at a bowling center in the greater Denver area is Kelso. He looked at us today when we had our meeting with him. He's like, hey, the Bam Bam thing?
Yeah,
and I was
right.
like, uh-oh. Right? I was like,
Yeah.
this can go one of 2 ways. And he's like, it's stuck. And he kind of smiled, so he likes it. And it's fun to say, I'll tell you that.
momentum carrying on here for Bam Bam.
He rolls out of St. Charles Lanes in St. Charles, Missouri. 2019 mixed doubles champion, Kyle Sherman.
Well, Kyle Sherman has really turned his game around. He's bowling better than ever. His lone win was the PBA PWBA doubles title. Tonight, he's looking for his first career singles title. Can he get it done? Well, he's got to go up against Bam Bam.
28 years old, 6th year on the tour. That one tour title, a mixed doubles in 2019. Messenger, yeah! Get on down, the strike is right!
Oh, man. So there's a pin lane in the gutter that's trying to block, but just too much momentum from the messenger coming across. His road to get here. Beat Jesper, beat Jacob, but remember, Jacob was the highest remaining seed in the round of 8. He averaged 255. Never lost a game.
Back-to-back opening jacks.
Did you hear Kyle's strike song just now?
Is it the theme from Friends?
Yeah. How great is that?
Is it?
I
Is it, Randy?
I love it. I love it. That needs to hook.
Get out of Bam Bam's way, man. Get out of Bam Bam's way. He's dialed in. Head on over to PBA.com to subscribe to our YouTube channel for classic telecasts, tournament highlights, exclusive content like
what?
the Kia Post Show. Go to PBA.com, click the link, click the YouTube link, and subscribe to catch all the action. We've got the Kia Post Game Show coming your way when we're done here in Milwaukee.
So wait, you go to PBA.com.
Click the YouTube link.
Then you okay, so you click the YouTube link, and then it's our Kia post-game show.
Bingo.
Come on. Yeah.
Randy, you know what's better than a double?
Triple?
Make it a triple.
Rob. He's gotten real comfy in his last 6 shots,
hasn't he? Right?
Yeah. Now, Kyle Troop's using, I believe he's using a pitch black, which is another urethane ball. And I'm sorry, Kyle Sherman using a pitch black. So far on this telecast, not one reactive ball has gone down the lane.
6 straight strikes for Kelso, dating back to the roll-off. Uh-oh. They walked away from that one awfully quickly, didn't he? Left the 2-pin.
Fell right off my hand.
You heard what he said. He missed it. Remember when we interviewed him earlier today, what did he say that he liked about using the urethane? That he could hit the holes out of it. They could just mash on it as much as he wanted to.
Yeah, I love that line right there. I wrote it too. Huge numbers today through qualifying to get to the show. Curls that one in. Remains clean.
Hit a re-rack.
Early re-rack called by Sherman with that break. Want to remind you, the USFL is coming. Starting April 16th, kicks off with...
Wait, more football?
More football.
Oh, my
Historic
God.
game. The New Jersey Generals taking on the Birmingham Stallions, and it's in prime time on Fox and NBC. You know who my team to beat is?
Tell me.
Tampa Bay Bandits. Bandits are back, baby. Sweet-looking uniforms, too. Messenger. Ooh, hit the brakes hard.
Yeah.
No black ice, didn't go skidding, so left the 10.
Yeah, that was a little soft Messenger. Didn't have enough on it. Just kind of teases the 10. My 22 years of doing...
I'm sorry, how many years?
22 years of being a broadcaster, doing the PBA tour. I don't think I've ever done... Look out.
He went to the dressing room and said, give me the skinny jeans, I want to squeeze into them.
Well, all right, right out of that, what I was going to say was, I don't think I've ever done a telecast where no reactive resin ever went down the lane.
Right. There's a lot of conversations going on today, right?
Yep.
I mean, match number 2 is a rock fight. And Kelso now looking for his 7th straight strike.
Yeah.
Dating back to the last match.
Oh.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
That was good.
Stupid 10-pin.
Yeah, this is a good shot here. And see the 6 just kind of wrap around like a tornado.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Right off your hand.
Oh, bam, bam.
Come on, man. All right, shake it off.
Think about all the spares that were made yesterday and all those splits and how great those players were in converting. And, you know, he missed the 2-7 in the last game. He whiffed the 4-6, didn't hit one of those pins, and now he's missed a 10-pin. He's lucky to still be here, honestly.
Yeah. But give him a ton of props what he did in that roll-off. 3 straight strikes to take down Buttriff, who really was seen as probably the strongest in this field.
Terrible.
And now he's really starting to lose things.
Christopher.
I was told once that it's never a good thing when you're talking to yourself. You know, it could be be misinterpreted.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
3-6-10. Cover all 3 with the ball.
He needs this. He can't have back-to-back open frames. Far from a gimme. 80% of the time it's covered on the tour, and he does.
Ooh, we didn't see that coming. Bonus pin.
Spare of the game, sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. If you believe it, you can do it. Guaranteed Rate. Believe you will. Sherman, pair of opening strikes, and then back-to-back 9 spares. Has a 1-pin lead as he closes out the 5th. Risk, reward, amigo. Risk, reward.
I mean, that reaction down lane is so soft right now with that urethane ball. And I watched Kyle in practice. He started with that. I thought he was going to look at a reactive resin ball just in case. Never threw it once. Never threw a reactive resin once in practice.
So both with 3 strikes here through 5.
Look at that. That ball hooked at his toe. Right through the nose, another 3-6-10.
This is the spare that Kelso just picked up.
Look out.
Got it. 3-6-10 in the pit.
Hey, Rob, you know what? Kyle Sherman did an Airbnb this week with 3 other players. very interesting characters. I'll tell you about it when we come back.
I love it when you tease us to break. The on-lane graphics you see tonight, including the ball tracer, are courtesy of Clutch Bowling. How about the crowd this week in Milwaukee? So impressive.
Yep.
Energy, volume, signs. Fantastic. We still got 2 more nights with them. Chris Kelso, probably a little bit surprised on numerous levels that he's still here bowling tonight. Just a part-time player on the Pro Tour.
Oh, boy.
What do you mean, oh boy? That's perfection from Bam Bam. I'm with you. It felt a little wide right.
It's like he got it off his hand going sideways, and I'm like, oh boy. And then watch this thing peel off of that gutter, and then it was just like the result.
Yeah, we got to hear his strike song. Do you know what his strike song is?
I have no idea.
The people out there in
the
universe are very chatty about the Friends strike song.
Yeah.
Right, for Kyle. For Chris, it is Whispers in the Dark by a band that someone's going to have to Google for me. Skillet.
Oh, that's not close.
Spillets or skillet?
Oh, it got down! It got down! Bam Bam knocked pins down!
Better be lucky than good. Oh, that's not close.
It's always a good thing when you say it's not close and you strike, and Bam Bam knocked pins down. Ooh, Bam Bam good, fire bad.
Sherman down 9. Oh, nice strike, kid.
He's made a big move right. He actually moved 7 boards right with his feet and about 3 or 4 with his target, or with his laydown rather, and he's going much straighter, and this song's a little bit better.
Quick little break in the action. Our dear friend Bill Vint there on the far right, longtime media relations director for the PBA. There he is on the left, an author, historian for all things bowling. He is in a real health battle right now here in Wisconsin. We want to send all of our best wishes to Bill Vint and his family. He is just such a good human being. Was so accepting of me when I joined the PBA. And boy, Bill, we're cheering for you, man. We're really thinking of you here.
Yeah, Bill. All our thoughts and prayers and wishes are with you and your family. Hang in there.
So back-to-back jacks for Sherman. Kelso working on a double as well. He's down 1. He can max with a 257. Remember, Kelso just a 183 last game, but that 183 enough to force a roll-off. A 3-ball roll-off against Jacob Buttriff, and Kelso able to move on here to match 3.
Yeah.
Almost had double wood for a second.
Come on.
Didn't have quite the hand the last one did when it got out to the 1.5 board. And he's been spraying the last couple of shots. 5 boards in between the 2 shots prior to this one. What a big move, though, by Kyle Sherman. 7 boards to the right at the laydown.
7?
Yeah, at the laydown. 7 boards right at the laydown. 3 boards at the arrows.
8-pin in his sight, and he drops it into the pit. So 2-pin lead for Sherman. Kelso steps up here in the 9th. Remember, he had an open frame in the 9th in the last game, and it was basically we were writing our swan song for Kelso at that point, but he was able to rally and force that roll off.
Come on, throw a good one here.
for that. Not the time for that, Bam Bam.
Especially since Kyle Sherman's working on a double. But yeah, he's got the left rights going right now. 3-6-10 with the 9-pin, and that's what makes it tough because you have to be able to get your ball to drive hard enough to catch that back pin, the 9-pin. A little bit easier on this Cheetah oil pattern because you have the dry boards to the right. See what I mean?
You said he's got the left rights?
It's like a little military bowling right now. Left, 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 right, left.
I love working with you so much.
Oh my God, it's beyond fun.
Oh, Kyle Sherman working on a double, trying to make it a triple.
Well, it's a good shot because it hits the pocket. It's a soft 10. That's not a good sign. And, you know, I think Kyle makes this big move because he feels like, well, if nothing else, I can keep my ball in the pocket.
And avoid disaster.
Right. You see the max scores right there, folks. Right there are max scores. 27 for Sherman, 22 for Bam Bam. All right, Robbie needs a double in 6, and he'll pull for the title.
We go to the 10th.
Show me.
Never won a singles title. 28-year-old from O'Fallon, Missouri. Talked about what a great season he's been having, getting better each week, figuring things out. Left the 10.
Another good shot by Kyle. That time ringing 10. Bad news now is he can lose. Kelso can get up in the 10th frame and double.
Better re-rack.
One more shot. So 216 in the books for Sherman. He's going to sit and watch this one play out.
Kelso, double in 5. He bowls for the title. Living on the edge. Remember, it wasn't too long ago when he had a shot that was out at the 1.5 board.
This is amazing. I mean, things for him have been shaky 1 through 9 frame-wise.
Take a re-rack, please.
But he has stepped up in some major pressure moments tonight.
He really has.
Got 2 in the 10th. Last game, and then, of course, 3 straight strikes in that roll-off. Knows a strike here, and essentially, that's going to be enough to roll into the title game.
Got to have this one.
Kyle moves on. Brave effort from Bam Bam. Kelso, always good to see you on the tour. Get out here more often, but Kyle Sherman is able to move on. The 2 seed will take on Christian Azcona next in our title match.
Good job, brother.
Woo.
Remember what I told you about Kyle's roommates?
I do.
His partner, Brad Miller, right, his buddy, BJ Moore, and none other than Norm Duke. How about that?
Pretty good company. Christian Azcona is your 1 seed. He's in action next. This is one of our favorite moments last year on the tour. Anthony Nair, the Ginger Assassin, dropping the 7-10 split in Reno. And there he is.
Wait, what happened to his hair?
The Ginger Assassin is all cleaned up, man. We could see him on the Scorpion show tomorrow night on FS1. By the way, I look like I'm going to refinance my house with Anthony Nair behind the guaranteed rate desk over there. Clean cut.
Yeah.
Good looking cat right now, man.
Way easier to take care of.
Good to see the Ginger Assassin back in the house. Hope to see him tomorrow on the Scorpion show, man. That'd be a blast. We'll take a look at the updated Cheetah Stepladder bracket. We are set for our championship match, and it will be 1 versus 2. Christian Azcona set to take on Kyle Sherman. Our great partners at Fox Bet have been really involved in the PBA as of late. They've got a Fox Bet Super 6 question from the World Series of Bowling contest. Are you ready for it?
I am.
How many combined strikes will the 2 players have in the final game of the Cheetah Championship? Randall?
You want my prediction?
Yeah, I just asked it. You want to go A,
Combined?
B, C, D, E, or F? I'm going to go D.
I'm going to go D.
So 13 to 14
Yeah.
is what we're talking about. All right, Christian Azcona, your 1 seed, the first ever PBA champion from Puerto Rico. And the 13th edition of the PBA World Series of Bowling rolls on. It is the uninterrupted Cheetah final next. The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Get cash out of your home's equity with a cash out refi from Guaranteed Rate. Learn more at rate.com. And by Kia and the new Forte GT. It's one fantastic ride. Another packed house here at Bolero, Wauwatosa. Hey, Randy!
What?
This could be it! There she is! Put a ring on it!
Oh my God! I've seen it all.
Let's do it!
I've
Let's
seen
do
it.
it!
I'm taking.
We're going down to the
No,
court.
we're good. No, I'm good.
Kyle Sherman. You know there's some ladies out there weak in the knees when Kyle Sherman walks by. Great job by our crew to find that sign.
I'm in shock.
Championship match, uninterrupted here on FS1. Your 2 seed, Kyle Sherman, up first. That's how you start a title match.
A 5-time member of Team Puerto Rico. He rolls at Lakeside Lanes in Tavares, Florida, Christian Azcona.
Hey, Rob, you know what?
Tell me.
Christian is the first Puerto Rican PBA champion.
Yeah.
He beat A.J. Johnson in Wilmington, North Carolina. He threw 3 strikes in the 10th frame to win that tournament. Last year in Reno, at the U.S. Open, he finished 4th. said it hasn't been a great season for him. He's just trying to dig himself out of a hole.
5-time member of the Puerto Rican national team. As Kona, your 1 seed from Claremont, Florida.
Yeah, he's
your turf.
He's practically a neighbor.
All right, let's roll out the tail of the tape, and these two guys, numbers-wise, pretty evenly matched.
Yeah. You want to know something else about these two? They went to the same university together.
Oh, that's right. Good one. Lindenwood in St. Charles, Missouri. They were both part of the 2014 Intercollegiate National Championship team. Back row. Kyle in the center, as Kona on the right. As Kona's second shot here in the title match. Throws that one in for back-to-back opening jacks.
And he's also using urethane. And my good friend Nick Brown did some research. And remember when I said I couldn't remember the last time I saw nothing but urethane go down the lane?
I do.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was last year's U.S. Open that Chris Vi won. Yeah.
Hey, man, last year does seem like a long time ago in this world. Yeah, right through the nose.
Just bailed on it. Just bailed on it.
Yeah, as soon as you let it go, I didn't like it. All right. Ball over here to the right side of the 3-pin. Cut it into the 4 and the 7. The ball take care of the 6. This was the split Belmonte made yesterday without the 7-pin.
About 21% of the time on the tour, it's cleaned up. Those stats, courtesy of our partners at Lane Talk. Get down, 7-pin, you dirty little. Come on, man.
Yeah, so very similar to Belmonte's. He had the 10-pin instead of the 6, but that's just unlucky.
You hear this crowd grumbling and mumbling and yelling at that 7-pin?
Hey,
love this audience in Wisconsin.
Oh my God.
Why aren't we here more often?
Yeah, we need to be. I mean, this is PBR country. This is
my
bowling
gosh.
country.
I found myself a little PBR haunt last night, too, by the way. Tasted good. Back on the strike train is Sherman. So he's bouncing back from Top Gun and Friends. Is that what I'm understanding here in the strike song?
Yeah. Ascona using Purple Hammer as well. As you take a look at his arsenal, the reactive balls haven't made an appearance on this telecast. And he is curving the whole lane with that ball. Oh boy. And that's the problem of covering that many boards with urethane on this pattern. If you don't get it to the dry part of the lane, if you don't get it far enough to the right, it's not going to come off of that spot.
210. Oh boy. Surprised that number is that high. 15% of the time it's cleaned up. I know these are the world's best, but this is a tough one. Oh my, what a cleanup, Kimberly, for a guy who frankly doesn't think he's having that great of a season.
Yeah, absolutely, because during our pre-show interview, Christian described his season so far as not great. But when we asked him how he changed that to get into this final, he said, I started practicing more, but really it was more mental. He told us he is actively trying to not have expectations when going into competition, so he can solely focus on his physical game.
He said, if you're not at your best against the best in the world, you'll get your head beat in.
Yeah. Head pin to the sidewall. Another pin into the 7. Head pin into the 10. Go to your home.
Oh! Great reaction from Ascona.
Is it Sherman's time? Is he poised to step up on the big stage, the biggest stage in our sport, and execute to take away that trophy right there?
Yeah, just one tour title for Kyle Sherman. He teamed with Amanda Green to win the 2019 Storm PBA PWBA mixed doubles. His dad, Dennis, in attendance. It's always so great when you can do these things in front of family as well.
Not a better feeling. That's pretty good. Again, that soft quitter 10.
Got real quiet in here, didn't it?
It sure did.
This place has been bouncing the last couple days.
Hi.
Cleans that one up. Randy,
Yeah.
I'd like to welcome you to the Beer Frame, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Grabs a Pabst today, and please drink responsibly.
Grabst.
Grabst a Pabst.
Pabst.
Yep. Just read the copy, man. They hand me a card, and that's what I say.
I think it's brilliant.
But you know what they say in these parts?
What's that?
Please drink Wisconsinly.
Well then.
Put that on a T-shirt. I'll buy 10.
I mean, that's
Wow.
it's so scary playing that angle with urethane. Now, if you were using reactive resin and you were covering that many boards, I can see it. But I think your margin for error is so small doing that. I mean, Ascona is as good as anybody at throwing the big slow hook.
248, covered 77% of the time on the tour.
We get that from our good friends at Lane Talk. For
Yes,
more
sir.
information on Lane Talk, visit lanetalk.com. Good cover. By the way, I'm in constant communication via cell phone with Lane Talk, their people. They're constantly sending me stats and information.
They don't send me anything. Oh, good decision on their part.
I'll share it with you.
All right, we're through 5. Cheetah Championship. We're with you to the conclusion. Ascona started with a pair of strikes. After that, 8 spare strike, 7 spare.
How about Christian Ascona? Is 10 boards left of where Kyle Sherman is. That's got a hook.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me, Goose.
Sunday on Fox. I know you love the NASCAR Cup Series. It's going to be in Atlanta this week. Battle on a new track. See what driver is going to rise up and take home the checkered flag. The engines fire for the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500 Sunday, 2:30 Eastern, live over on Fox. We were on Fox yesterday with the World Championship, on FS1 tonight, tomorrow night, and Wednesday night.
Trouble throwing urethane and you can't get the weak 10 out, and we see it time and time again when urethane is used for that many games, it just starts to burn up and quit down lane. And watch, 6-pin sidewall and just ugh.
One more time, what was that?
Ugh.
Yep. Kyle's got to take care of this, and then he's got to figure something out fast. He didn't look over at his team. He knew what he was going to do.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I think at this point right now, he's not going to get out of the zone he's in. It's all going to come down to touch, and just putting the good stuff on it to get it to come around the corner hard enough to get that 10-pin out.
Down 12, we begin the 7th.
I think it's just all skill right here now for him.
Title on the line here at the Cheetah Championship. There's strike number 4 for Sherman.
And did you see the 6-pin on that shot? Go to the sidewall and kick the 10 out.
Look at Pops. Pops, yeah, you bet, man.
Watch the 6-pin, second from right. Way different attitude on this shot here. The right kind of attitude.
Yeah, by the way, if Kyle wins, I'm going to go find his dad. And I'm going to find one of those beverage receptacles as well. Care to join me?
It's a silly question.
As Kona.
Again.
2-4-8.
Back to back on that lane for Christian, the
2-4-8.
4-8. And again, he was just a little bit faster with his ball speed.
That is a perplexed look he has. 2 was a weeble wobble, but couldn't fall down.
Better pay this one some respect.
Curled that one in nicely. Both are happy to be on that left lane. The right lane has certainly a different story, as you see the numbers there. And Ascona is on the left.
Ascona will finish the match on the left.
Oh, there we go.
So it looks like the adjustment for both players on the right lane has to be speed. You got to make sure you get soft enough.
Ascona taking his time, being told 8 shot clock violations for him over the course of the last 6 frames. But you know what? It's worth it if it's going to get you a title.
Absolutely. I'm with you.
Sherman down 12 to close out the 8th.
Good looking shot, Kyle.
So that time he looked like he did it with his wrist.
Double for Sherman. He cuts the lead of Ascona to just 2 pins. 9th frame.
Just like that, it's a 2-pin match.
Definitely looked like he tried to get a little more on that. And maybe a hair around it more.
Well, these two with 2 frames left, separated by just 2 pins.
You see the max score. No matter what Kyle does, he can't shut out Ascona, but Ascona has only struck 1 time on that right lane. Oh, it's a beauty when he needed it most. Pressure goes right back on Ascona.
Yeah, baby, come on!
That's 3 in a row for Sherman, 6 total strikes for him. Had that open frame in the 2nd. That's been his one bugaboo. But the lead is at 8 now. Ascona, the 1 seed, steps up. Ascona, 2 strikes in his last 3 frames, but both of them came on the left lane. He's now on the right lane, which has been problematic. continues to give him issues.
Just can't get it around the corner on that right lane.
210 he leaves.
He could have literally left 3 of those in a row on that lane.
He did take care of the 210 back in the 3rd frame.
And guess what lane it was on?
Right lane.
Yep. So he goes 210, 248, 248, 210. Last 4 shots on the right lane. To have any chance, in my opinion, he has to cover this.
Did it once, but not twice. Open frame. Untimely moment for that. Foundation frame 9th. And you see the max score swing, and now it's a 20-pin deficit. Ascona needs a string of strikes here to apply some pressure and remain in contention for that trophy.
Kyle Sherman, excuse me, is going to win his first singles title.
Feel for Christian right now, 10th at the World Championship. Trying to make a late run up the Kia PBA playoff points list. Could still make the Shark Show. Still have the USBC Masters to go, but an open frame in the 9th, an open frame in the 10th.
And an event that was the highest scoring of the World Series of Bowling 13. Scoring pace tonight was not very good.
Kyle Sherman, keep it on the lane. You've got yourself a title. Drinks are on Pops.
You're going to seek him out, aren't you?
This satisfying moment of the match brought to you by Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a PBA Tour title. Keep dropping them, Kyle.
Yes!
You know, he hung in there and he used his talent. He used his talent, his touch, and he stayed committed.
We talked about him in the Open. This kid is destined for big things. And it pays off, his first ever singles title. Hug it out with Pops.
Yes.
Commissioner Tom Clark there as well.
Oh, this thing. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. This crowd is crazy. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, Turbo, Bowler Depot, and all the Brad and Kyle fans out there on the YouTube channel, my family. Oh, God, this is crazy. Thank you. Finally. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, Kimberly, but I did.
That's okay. This is your moment. You can say whatever it is that you want. Oh, look at this crowd. Absolutely loves you. You put on such a great show.
I can't even hear you. I literally can't even hear you.
Okay, well, let's talk about this match for a quick second here, because in the 6th, you were actually down by 12, and then you just put a string of strikes together. What changed?
Yeah, my ball rep, Jim, said over there, if you want it, go take it. So I didn't throw them great. That's kind of why they were 10-pinning. And then I just said, hey, you got to nut up here and throw the best shots you can. And they fell, and we got a trophy.
Yes, you do. And in the pre-show, you said to us you wanted to win this tonight because you wanted to prove to everybody that you could be the big man out here on your own. What does this moment mean to you?
Oh, yeah, I've always caught a lot of slack for having half a title, but they can't say that anymore. We got 1.5 now, baby!
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you, everybody that's ever been a part of my bowling career to make this happen. Again, the Brad and Kyle fans and my mom and dad. Oh, my God.
Congratulations, Kyle. We're just getting going here. The Scorpion Championship coming your way tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. Oh, yeah.
There he is.
Mr. Miller's in the house.
That's so awesome.
Longtime doubles partners, roommates on the road. Christian Ascona was your 1 seed. A brave fight, but the 9th and 10th betrayed him. Don't forget to head to the PBA YouTube channel. Just a few minutes for the PBA post show presented by Kia. 2 more nights here at the World Series of Bowling. Scorpion coming your way tomorrow night. For Randy Pedersen, Kimberly, Pressler, our entire crew here in Wisconsin, I'm Rob Stone. You've been watching the PBA on FS1, and you just saw Kyle Sherman win on the tour.